Okay, so most of us have a phone. You're probably watching this on a phone right now, but the question is it an iPhone or is it an Android phone? Are you rich or are you poor? Haha, just kidding. There are some cheap ass iPhones available these days, and some Android phones that are well within $2,000, so seriously, let's take a look at iPhone versus Android and see which one is better, or at least, where each one excels and where each one sucks. First, the iPhone. This is an iPhone 12 mini. Although we could look at this older iPhone 8 and still appreciate how nicely built those are, especially the newer iPhone 12 is so premium feeling, with lovely flat edges and tiny bezels of course. There's a notch, and unlike most people, I am unable to look past it. It's always bothering me. Anyways, this phone has some of the best cameras around, and iOS is arguably the more reliable, faster, safer, privacy respecting option that also has the better apps, like Photoshop, LumaFusion and so on. This is a great phone. iOS is great, iPhones are great. And now for what I hate about it. I already mentioned the notch, but I also don't like how tinny the speakers sound, and I also don't like how weak the battery life is. I don't use my phone that often, and it barely lasts a day and a half, if I actually use it. One day, that's pretty weak, to be more precise 4 to 5 hours at best, pretty sucky. And now Android. I've been fortunate enough to use the most amazing Android phones. They come in many shapes and sizes. Check my Instagram for videos of me doing weird shit with the folding Galaxy Z Fold, for example. I love the variety of choices you can have with Android, and with that, you also get variety in its software. You can customize Android to your heart's content. You can even run goddamn Linux on Android, which is as easy as installing an app. You can run emulators, you can download torrenting apps, you can do whatever you want. Pretty much none of that freedom on iPhone. I was barely able to get a DOS emulator anyways. I'm getting a bit advanced here, so let's dial it back and move on to what I don't like about Android. I just plain don't trust Google. I feel like everything I do on Android is being used against me and being shared with literally every ad agency and the FBI and the Elvis Club and the Breakfast Club and the Teletubbies Mafia and everyone. It's also slow, laggy, unreliable. Sometimes even on flagship phones things can crash, while iOS forces app developers to ask you if you want to share your private data with them, and you can say no. Android just shares your private data if you're a private person. You may want to go with an iPhone, or at least a dedicated secure operating system like Graphene OS. But back to basics. Android's apps are not unified like iOS apps are, nor do you get the same amounts of great professional apps. So let's sum it up. iPhones are great if you want a simple phone with a great camera that won't let you down, except when it comes to battery life or speaker quality. Android phones are great if you love customizing your software or you want a different looking phone. The Galaxy Z Fold 3 is amazing. The Microsoft Surface Duo 2 seems cool. You have all these great options that you can't possibly have if you were Team Apple. As for me, I've been using Android forever and only recently started using iPhones, and I gotta say, I like it. I like them both, and ultimately, they're not that different. One is just more customizable, the other is more reliable and secure. What about you? Did I manage to piss you off already despite trying to appease everyone? I know this is a touchy subject. Tell me how wrong I am in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to Seco Light for more terrible videos that will make you regret being born, but appreciate that you will die someday.